So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to click on Login on the top right, and I now have a new pop-up window called Login. And it's prompting me for a username and a password. So all network members have usernames and passwords, and Dave or Kara can be contacted for that information, but it's all set up and ready for you. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and abuse my powers as a network member and log in with my username and my super secret cryptic password there. And I'm going to go ahead and click Login. Now hold on, it gets exciting. I have now been logged in to the back end of the website. And as you can see, not much has changed. I still have the main map with all the projects and the sidebar with the search tools. But what has changed is on the top right-hand menu bar, a couple of things have added. So the website now recognizes who I am and tells me that I am in fact logged in at the moment. So that's a good thing to look out for. If something's not working, make sure the web page recognizes that you're logged in. Multiple people in the network can be logged in at one point in time, and that's an indication that I am in fact logged in. Another link has also appeared now on the top called Manage Projects. And this is where you're going to go to add, edit, and delete projects from the website. And finally, the last new link that has popped up is a logout button. So when I'm all done, I can go ahead and click on that, and it will log me out of the back end of this website. But for now, I'm logged in, and I have projects to add. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that Manage Projects link here in the middle of the top right menu. And it's going to take me to a new page. So we can stop staring at that map and get something new and interesting to look at. There's a couple of things I want to stress before we do anything further on this website. You'll notice the top is a kind of lime green box with a bunch of text in it. This is a very important disclaimer that you should read. Do not gloss over. And to make sure that everybody reads it, we're going to read it together now. So the most important part is before you do anything on this page, you'll notice there's some enticing blank form boxes ready for you to fill out. But before you do that, you absolutely must, according to that top line in the green box at the top, you must click Add New Project before you do anything. Because if I were just to scroll down, ignore that green box, and start filling in the empty boxes, none of that information is going to be saved. So, as the green box says, to add a new project, first click Add New Project before entering any information. Otherwise, you're going to have to enter it twice. The next line there is to edit project details. Click on the project name you wish to edit under Manage Projects menu. And if we were to do that, the Manage Project menu is over here on the left sidebar. There's a bunch of projects, and if I were wanting to edit one of those projects, I would just click on the name there. All right, moving on. The next one is to delete a project. you're going to want to click on that stop sign looking red button next to the project name you wish to delete. So at any point you can come in here and delete a project by going over to, again, this Manage Projects list on the left sidebar, and you're going to click on that red looking button next to the project name of the project you want to delete. The next bit is that yellow asterisk, giant asterisk looking thing indicates a required field. And this is very important because if you do not fill in one of these fields, your project will not be saved. And you might get some funky looking error messages, or it just may not show up as saved. So be sure to follow those giant asterisks when you're filling in the project information. Finally, when you're finished entering all the project information, at the bottom of the page, we'll get there, is a button called Save Project. And if you do not click on this button, your project will not save. If you make any changes to a project, you also have to click on this button. Otherwise, those changes will not be saved. And when you're all done editing, deleting, adding projects, you can click on a Door button to exit back to the map. So you have not logged out when you do this, but you've navigated away from this form page back to the National LID Atlas map. And those buttons to both add a new project and go back to the map are here in the left sidebar, and they're hot linked. So when you click on them, you can navigate away from this page.
Dave tried to extend the time, but he couldn't in the process, so 2:30 is what we've got to.
If at any point you have any questions, there's a help guide at the top. I'm going to go ahead and open it now. It opens a new window where we've tried to address many of the big questions that come up. And there's a lot of strategies and how-tos entered here. But if you keep coming across the same question, go ahead and send us an email, and we can add it to the list there. I'm going to speed up here so that we can cover everything before we lose our time, and so everyone on the West Coast can get to their lunch soon. And we're going to go ahead and add a project as an example. So I've just come across a project called Hole in the Wall Beach.